Video games with LGBTQIA+ characters helped me come to terms with my sexuality. For most of my life, I would say that attractive men were good looking, but would then unintentionally always deflect that to some degree by framing it with I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality to say that this man is good looking. In 2019, I began questioning if I actually was as comfortable as I would tell myself, and then 2020 rolled around and the phenomenal Hades came out. Along my journey to escape the bowels of the underworld and help Zagreus learn more about himself, I would end up learning something about myself as well. Hades helped me realize that I was actually bisexual. It wasn't just merely due to the game having a treasure trove of attractive men to romance alongside its beautiful women either. It was how Zagreus would carry himself around characters of both genders. Many games before Hades had allowed the option to romance either men or women, and on some occasions both on the same save file, but it never really felt like an earnest attempt at bisexuality. With Hades, there was a tenderness involved in the romances I never really saw before. Zag was quite possibly the first unquestionably bisexual male character I had experienced at that point that was being presented in a positive light. I had seen a few bisexual women be handled well beforehand, but the bisexual men I saw in media prior to this game were almost always framed as sexual deviants or insatiable erotic predators, at best being people of extremely loose moral compasses. Through Zag, I saw representation that I didn't know was either possible or that I had needed to see. He was attractive, he was awesome, he was charming, and possessed a fiery whip of a tongue. More or less the ideal power fantasy for me. And on top of all that, he was bisexual. Time and again, gaming communities have helped me find a place among peers that I belong to. It hasn't been exactly smooth sailing. The slanging of some awful language is sadly still very prevalent among online gaming communities, but that has made those places I deemed safe harbors all the more precious and memorable to me. There is just something special about knowing that there are groups of people I can rely on to kick back and relax with and share the special experience that is gaming.